First of all, thanks to everyone back at Siena who made this possible for us. It's been a great run through this tournament, and for us to have had the turnaround we had this year doesn't come without tremendous support from our president to our athletic director to everybody back home who made this trip possible for us. It's been a great run. It's been a great season. We've had the second best turnaround in the country. We've been warriors on the road. I thought that our resiliency showed tonight in our comeback. Came up a little bit short, but sometimes that happens. Give Louisiana Lafayette a lot of credit. Tremendous quickness, tremendous speed, tremendous hustle. Just a really, really hard-fought game. Very well coached, tough environment. Really impressed with their fans in a small gym that's really, really hot and loud, and that's how you want a championship game to be. We came up one basket short. We came up one stop short, and sometimes it hasn't happened for us a lot this year, so it's a little bit tough for us in the locker room right now. But just really proud of our team and everything we accomplished this year, and the captain and leader sitting to my right has been tremendous to coach for 3 years, and life is not going to be the same without her, but I have a feeling she's stuck in my life for the rest of it. So yeah, just give Louisiana Lafayette a lot of credit. Tough game, great championship game.
Coach, talk about the physicality in this game. I mean, it seemed like the referees were kind of letting you guys play out there.
Yeah, anytime there's a game where you have to go to the monitor 3 times, I think that kind of speaks for itself. We've gotten to the free throw line more often than not, more than our opponents. It's just we're a pound the ball inside, physical, low post team, and our challenge today was getting through the pressure that their guards put on us. I thought, in the first half we tried to play a little too fast, and that was to their advantage, and I thought in the second half it was our pace and it was our kind of a game. So, there was a lot of contact all over the court, but I give, players credit for finishing with it and staying tough. I mean, this one got taken out pretty hard at the end. Knocked down both free throws, just showed a lot of toughness on Teresa's part.
Yeah, Tehresa, talk about that opening couple of minutes where you got, I guess, scratched in the eye or something, and then you kind of came back and had a pretty good game.
Yeah, I guess we just really were able to tell right from the beginning it was going to be a physical game. Both teams were going to really get after it because we know it's our last chance. It's the last game we have, so why not give it our all? So it was definitely very physical right from the beginning.
Well, she got hit in the face, and she lost her contact and played without a contact for the entire game. So that's the toughness that this kid brings to the table.
Yeah. Y'all didn't blink. Gary had told us that y'all were just going to keep coming no matter what the score was, and you got down. You were double figures down a lot of the game, but didn't really phase.
No, we were down 14 with 14 to go. We've been down 20 and come back before, and because I've got a leader to my right, and I've got a locker room of 6 other women who, when our point guard blew her ACL the first 4 minutes of practice, our first practice, they said, let's not say why me, let's say try me, and let's come back. When we lost another player to an ACL, when we lost a player to a hip injury, when, I could go on and on. This team's been through hell and back, and they just keep coming back for more and coming back for more, and that's just how we play. And I'm just lucky to be the coach of this team. No matter what these women in that locker room face in their life, they're going to be able to get through whatever toughness and challenges come their way, because they're just tough to the core.
Tehresa, can I talk about where you guys were down 14 with 14 to go? You guys have that resiliency where you don't give up. Just talk about on the court, what are you guys talking about? What's going on to make you guys never give up?
Yeah, I mean, we've always had a culture of being very positive and constructive criticism with each other, being able to take that, and I feel like that's something that we definitely did coming down the stretch, because we communicated with each other and we realized that we were there for each other and that we're all we got, so we gave it our all and we just got after it with each other together.
For either one of y'all, in the first half it seemed like from the wings, when you tried to either drive or pass from the wings, you had a hard time getting space and being comfortable. Then the second half, it seemed like you were able to get the ball, dump the ball into the post, and get it from the wing down. Was there anything that changed as far as y'all being able to get the ball from the wing, like maybe down to the block, or between the first
Well,
and second half?
our game plan in the first half was to try to, we came out early and our first play we were going to run was a backdoor play to try to loosen them up because we knew they were going to bring great pressure. So I think that, our game plan was to try to attack pressure with pressure. We turned it over a little bit too much in the first half. I think their pressure got to us, give them a lot of credit for that. In the second half, we ran a couple different sets that we hadn't really shown lately. We ran a UCLA look that, we hit the post and reverse it quick and get easy post-ups. And I thought that we had to get the ball inside to kind of build our confidence, finish some layups, and that was kind of more of a strategic coaching move. And I'm just lucky that I've got players that listen and apply whatever we talk about and believe and trust. But the players make the play. Players make plays, and we made plays in the second half, and it gave us some energy. Ida hit a big three when we were down 14, cut it to 11 off of a broken play, and we could go through the list on and on, making free throws, getting the ball into Meg. Meg was playing really well. We got the ball inside, and I thought our players executed what we asked them to execute. We missed a layup down the stretch, but, that's going to happen. You can't play perfect all the time. Just a really tough, hard-fought game from both ends, and they're a great team, and I think we're a great team too.
Coach.
I know you're going to miss Tehresa, but you got a good core coming back next year. Just talk about the future.
Yeah, I think that what our young players have learned from Tehresa and Ida and Kelsey is invaluable to their development as players. They've learned to never quit. They've learned to believe. They've learned to trust. All those intangible things, they've learned. And we've got a talented group coming back who's going to learn from this amazing WBI experience. We've got 8 new players added to those 5, 4 of which weren't able to play this year and have been with us all year, so they know how the ropes go, and we're adding 4 freshmen to that group. We're adding a player that can dunk. We're adding a player that averaged 30 points a game. We're averaging a point guard who's really highly rated, and we're averaging, and I can't talk about the other one because we haven't signed her yet. But we've got great looks for the future. We've got great talent coming in. The question that's going to have to be answered is who's going to replace her heart and her leadership, and who's going to replace Ida's smarts on the court, and who's going to replace Kelsey being positive every single day, even though she had both of her hips cut open this year. Those are the questions that we have to answer for the future of our program.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.